After getting out of Europe for the next season, the news is spreading like a fire that both of Enzo Fernandez and Marc Cucurella is leaving Chelsea FC, especially after that gesture, that bidding goodbye gesture showed by both Enzo Fernandez and Marc Cucurella to the all Chelsea fans. It is becoming evident that they are leaving Chelsea. And right now, to be honest, after all the news that is coming that Chelsea's midfielder Enzo Fernandez has been linked with two major clubs, and both of them are willing to spend 100 million. That is Manchester City, and another is Real Madrid. To be honest, if you ask me, at which club do I prefer sending Enzo Fernandez? So, as I'm a Premier League fan and as I'm a Chelsea fan, I don't want Enzo Fernandez to be joining my rival club, that is Manchester City. And directly, like if Enzo Fernandez goes from Chelsea to Manchester City, then I think it will be a big, you can say, a big problem in our next season campaign run, because Manchester City will not only get stronger, they will also be getting an experience, a leader in the team, and that would enhance them to win another title or compete for another title, and that would reduce our chance of getting that top spot, or you can say competing for the title, because I don't know what will be happening at Chelsea, but I don't really want Enzo Fernandez to be going to Manchester City, and the same I want with Marco Correa. I want both of them to be going somewhere outside England. So basically, after all the news that's coming that Enzo Fernandez and Marco Correa are leaving Chelsea, and yesterday after that gesture shown by them, it is very much evident that both of them are leaving Chelsea. And now coming to the another news that is coming that after the defeat, or you can say after missing out Europe, Chelsea is now interested in signing Lacroix, that I'm not able to pronounce his name, Marcus, or you can say Maxime Lacroix from Crystal Palace, that experienced defender. And to be honest, like if we have to rebuild our team, like in 2016-17 season, we also finished 10th, and then following season we won the league. And if we have to continue doing that, like if I have to win the cup win the league next season, then we have to sign a defender, an experienced defender. Rather, I want two defenders in our team, along with Colville and you say Achempong and maybe Chalwa. I want two players, two defenders. And right now links are coming that Chelsea is interested, and they're going for Crystal Palace defender Maxime Lacroix. And to be honest, if you ask me that if I have to sign any defender this season, like for the following season, my preference will be number one Senesi, followed by Lexine, and then Murillo. So these three Premier League proven defenders will be my priority. But as I'm saying, both of Senesi and Lacroix, I don't know about Lacroix that how much we will have to pay for Lacroix, but we will be getting Senesi this season, or for the next season at free of cost, because his contract at Bournemouth is expiring. So it is the best ever chance for us to grab that opportunity and to buy a player at zero transfer free. And I do want both of them to be joining Chelsea. And if we have the luxury of playing Colville, Lexine, Lacroix and Senesi together, then I think it will be a big upgrade, and Xabi Alonso will have a better defending squad. With the respect, we have Hato, Achempong and Chalobah in backup. So I want Lacroix and Senesi to be the part of this team. And I don't know how much you will agree with me or not, that Lacroix and Senesi, this combined two, will be better than a Bastoni, because for getting Bastoni or Schotterbeck, we will have to pay around 90 million euros. And I'm not saying that Bastoni is equal to Lacroix and Senesi. I'm not saying that, but considering the price tag that we can get Lacroix for 40 million and then follow by Senesi at free of cost, so I think it will be a better choice and better move for Chelsea FC. So I want this two partnership at Chelsea FC. And the next news is coming is the Reece James. Reece James in an interview, like after I don't know what when he did this interview, he had said that he had learned a lot from his former captain Caesar Azpilicueta. Like he has said in an interview that 101% of his learning had come from the former captain Caesar Azpilicueta, because Caesar Azpilicueta was not only our, you say, our player, our best right back, but he was also our leader, a leader, that leadership role that we now see on Enzo Fernandez, not on Reece James. I think Reece James has inherited this trait from his former Chelsea captain, that is Caesar Azpilicueta. And to be honest, it will be very, very interesting and very, very exciting. I will be very, very excited for the next season, because Reece James will be the man who will be there at the club from the like from Roman's era to Bully's era and this Pluko era, and he is the only one who is willing to stay for the club. Like if you see tomorrow's match and all the morals of all the players, it was Reece James who was trying to do something, like who was trying to who was trying to motivate the players. And to be honest, I think having a Reece James in our team is a privilege. And if Xavi Alonso can make the best use of Reece James, I think we are at least finishing fourth in the Premier League, because we all know the quality of Reece James, and we have already seen him flourishing under Thomas Tuchel in the similar kinds of formation 3-4-2-1. So it will be a very interesting to see how Xavi Alonso uses Reece James. And another news is also coming that Chelsea is also interested in signing Morgan Rogers from Aston Villa. Right now, if Enzo Fernandez leaves, like the possibility of happening that is also very high. Suppose he leaves, in like we have to replace him with a player, and right now the best option will be Fermin Lopez. But as Barcelona and Fermin Lopez are not willing to go, like they are not willing, like neither Barcelona nor Fermin Lopez is willing, like willing that Fermin Lopez should come to Chelsea. Should Fermin Lopez leave Barcelona and come to Premier League? So in this case, I think the best replacement we can have this time is Morgan Rogers. And to be honest, I like this player because he is a kind of player who can inherit the role of Enzo Fernandez. Obviously, the defensive output and the leadership will not be there in Morgan Rogers, but still the offensive trade, the offensive numbers, the offensive quality we can get from Morgan Rogers. And this time, this year's World Cup, we will be seeing Morgan Rogers playing in that number 10 position instead of Cole Palmer, and we may actually see Jude Bellingham to be sitting in the bench, and Morgan Rogers will be starting for England national team this year. We can see that. And to be honest, if you ask that in between Fermin Lopez and Morgan Rogers, whom do I want more? Like, whom do I prefer? I think Morgan Rogers, first of all, he has that Premier League experience, and along with that, he has a similar kind of a trait, or you can say similar kind of a quality and character as Cole Palmer, especially the celebration. So for that reason, for that bias, I am going with Morgan Rogers. And to be honest, we can actually sign him around 50, 60 or 70 million. So it will be a good signing. And also with that, I want a player like Kenan Yildiz in my side. And I think if we can make this 4, 5 or 6 transfers, I think Chelsea will be in a better condition, much better condition than these 2 seasons, and we may be finishing in top 2. Who knows? If Chelsea can grant this type of signings, we may finish in top 2. And this is all the news that I have sent, and I know that all the Chelsea fans, like most of the Chelsea fans, are not feeling well. I'm not also feeling well after seeing that horrific performance against Sunderland, and we're not going to Europe. But I think we have to move on and we have to think about positive about life, because life is about positivity. We have to take the positives and we have to move forward. And just we have to do those things, and just we have to do make sure that we have to support Chelsea FC, because it is the club we are supporting from our childhood. From the time we first saw a football, it was the club we were following, and we have been following this club for about maybe 5 6 years to maybe 30 years. Like, who are watching this video, they're all the loyal Chelsea fan base. So if you're a Chelsea fan, for all the loyal Chelsea fans, I want you to subscribe to this channel, because it is a channel that belongs to Chelsea FC, and I am just a 19-year-old boy who is just making this kind of content. So I just need some support and some support from all you guys, and I know you will be doing that. So make sure to subscribe to this channel, and do let me know in the comment section that how much confident are you feeling about next season, or basically how much excited are you feeling for the next season under Xabi Alonso. And we'll see you tomorrow in the next video, in a next news video or any tactical video. So please subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys, and thank you all my friends, all my everyone for seeing this video.